One sec. Okay, that is clicked on. That is sharing. Okay, so we are good to go. So the very first trade that we took here today were into these levels. This level here on Qs and this level here on SPY. Now, these levels are placed prior to the market open. This isn't signaling high of day or something like that. This is before the market open at 9 a.m. This is part of the trade plan. And our trade plan was to wait to take these trades short or buy puts coming into these levels. So the very first trade to trigger was here on Qs. And this thing ripped up into the level. It went a little bit higher, but that's okay. Was in no risk of this really squeezing up. We have a major trend as well as some other technical areas here on the daily chart that protect us in this trade. So entered into that trade, wanted to push higher. That's okay. Correct my average. That is the last one there on that push, as SPY is kind of topping out into that level. And then simply paid myself some more, and locking in $1,466 on that trade. So that was the first trade. Now let's talk about SPY. SPY was actually the main watch that we were looking at. This is a much nicer trade execution-wise and trade plan-wise, but less on the P&L. Now, there's a reason for that. You can see here on Qs, it gave me an opportunity as it pushed higher to get more size in, okay? Now, on SPY, it didn't touch the level. So I can only enter in once on a starter position with X amount of contracts that I take on a starter position. So I take that, it pulls back into yesterday's highs. That is a technical level of support. So I need to pay myself into that technical level of support because that's where it can hold and push and go against me, right? Makes sense, right? So on that, I paid myself, it pops back up, I enter yet again. And that's what I did. Entered again. And this one had some nice follow through, ran it all the way up and locked in 900. When you look at the entries and the exits, much cleaner, much nicer. Just didn't give me the opportunity to get in with the size that I really wanted, which is fine. So now the big trade, right, on the day. This is my favorite trade on the day on SPY. But the biggest P&L wise was on Qs, locking in $9,245 on this trade. So let me explain this one. So when we have a trade that is constantly testing a level, right, this level here, and it pushes through and then it slices back through that level, it has no respect for that level. That's a good thing when you're looking for a short. That's a key little subtlety that you want. Lots of times I'm looking for these trades or these stocks or ETFs to go through a level. I don't necessarily want them to hold that level. I want them to go through and then slice back down through the other side. When it does that, that tells me it's done. It has no respect for that level. That's proving weakness. Okay. So there was multiple opportunities where I could have got in there. I was getting ready. So we were ready to go head to the farm, as I've talked about lots here. And I was in my bedroom getting ready, didn't see the trade. That's okay. There's always another entry, always. And that's what people forget. And that's why they have FOMO, because they haven't realized that yet. They haven't put the time into the charts to see how many opportunities happen at that technical level during the day. It's more than one. It's always more than one, probably more than two on a daily basis as well. So executed into the trade after it tested that last time. Right in here is where I entered and added, applied my pressure. And then once it sold off, I'm out, locking in almost $10,000 on a small little trade. And that shows you, that proves to you how wild this strategy is, right? The possibilities, the freedom it gives you. So then you're not a slave to these monitors all day long. I know so many traders. I was guilty of that as well at the beginning of my career, being in front of these charts all day long from market open to market close. And before market open until after market close. It's crazy. I'm done every morning within the first hour of the market open. In and out, get it done, go enjoy my day. So that's something that appeals to you and you want to learn how to trade in a professional capacity and be a consistent trader. Come to tricktrades.com. And well, if not, enjoy my free stuff and we'll see you tomorrow. Adios, folks.